loves. Welcome to your reading. Sorry, it was a bit late this week. I had some really urgent stuff going on, so I couldn't do Wednesday, but we're here together now. And I'm so grateful that we have our safe space. This is entirely our safe space. This is a place for us to meet, connect, be together, feel safe, and know that we are here for each other. I'm here for you. You guys are here for me. Big love in this space. And so welcome. And let's take a really nourishing, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let all of it go, Virgo. This weekend is quite a special weekend for you, Virgo. On Monday, we know that there is a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. But for this weekend, for the most part, the sun is in the sign of Aries, and the moon happens to be in your sign. Moon, intuitive feminine energy. It's controlling the water of the world, the to's and the fro's, the pull and the push. And Virgo, with the moon in your sign this weekend in particular, I think you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive, but I think Sierra, welcome my love, welcome everybody. I think you might find that this week your intuition is super on point. What I strongly suggest for this weekend, Virgo, before this lunar eclipse, is that you really appreciate your talents. Virgos are meticulous when it comes to analysis. We're known for being pragmatic and practical and down to earth and grounded. We're also the sign of service, which means that you naturally get a lot more done than a lot of other people. So try and focus this energy in on yourself, appreciating yourself. As I said, the moon in your sign might have you feeling a little bit sensitive. So take your space if you need it, but really look to see where it is in your life that you can increase not only your intuition, but your trust in yourself. This lunar eclipse is, hello Susan, welcome everybody, welcome. Do remember to hit that thumbs up button, guys. It does help get these videos out to everyone else, and it does help support me also, as I was saying. So this weekend, your intuition is on point. You might be feeling a little bit sensitive, but it's a good time for you to really channel into yourself, listen to yourself, work on your self-worth, your self-value, and remind yourself that without you, Virgo, there's a lot of things that won't be happening. So you're very important. You're very integral, and it's super necessary right now that you appreciate yourself so that the things that you wish to manifest can progress forward. The minute you are accepting that you're worthy, that you're worth it, that this will work out in your favor, it will, trust me. So I have been called this Aries season to use the Nefertari deck. I've just cleaned it, I've cleansed it, I've given it a good shuffle. Let's get some messages and let's get some information for Virgos, all of those who are present in their highest and best good. What information do they need from me? What can I let you guys know in your highest and best good for all and everybody involved? Virgo, if you would be interested, you can book a reading with me over at the website, rubyreadstarot.com. Check out the list of services available there and do book your readings. Okay, Virgo, in their highest and best good, Virgo, for all and everybody involved, what does Virgo need me to tell them? What information? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Okay, so there is, Virgo, this intuitive energy. There is this trust and there is this knowing. I feel like, Virgo, there is the psychic awareness that's increased. I feel like there is a, Brianna, thank you so much. I love you, girl. there is this energy of you being in this feminine energy. There is this energy of you needing to trust what you know. The High Priestess for me is an energy who is so in sync with her intuition. The High Priestess for me is energy who knows what's what. She's been through some stuff in her life, and this gives her that advantage to be able to speak on what she knows, because she knows what she's talking about. She's taken the informed actions, and it's put her on her throne. Virgo, the High Priestess, is known to be in sync with the moon in your sign this weekend, before this really expansive energy of this lunar eclipse taking place on Monday. You're being asked to get into this High Priestess energy. What does that mean exactly? That means, Virgo, you know. It means trust what you know. It means that you don't have to exert excessive energy. You have the knowledge, you have the patience, and you have the experience. You have what you need with you, and what you're being asked right now is kind of position yourself between the black and the white, the good and the bad, the dualities, right? Don't be pushed off of your throne for anything or anyone, because the truth of the matter is, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Wands. Let me just tell you what cards I have, guys. This is the Ace of Wands. You're welcome. I just got here. I already see a troll in the chat. Bless you, Rihanna. Thank you, love. The Temperance card, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So Virgo, Sun in Aries, Ace of Wands. The initiative, the action, what you need to do, the next step, the motive, right? What's the motive, Virgo? There is something that you're being asked to temper, to change, to alchemize, especially when it comes to your luck and your fortune. It's super important right now that you do not let hindrances or triggers or things that are yet to be healed or have not been healed trigger this almost domino effect of analysis paralysis, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and you holding yourself back. The time now is to use this Ace of Wands as this, this spring equinox has now come in. With this Ace of Wands energy and this spring equinox being shortly followed by this lunar eclipse, this is a push forward, okay? This is leaps and bounds. This is jumping timelines. And these are big moves that you can make, Temperance energy. It's down to you. What are you co-creating right now? I personally would use this full moon to get as organized as possible with this High Priestess energy to decide for yourself what you know yourself to be true for your future. You have the pen and the paper in your hands, and you can honestly do what you want with the fortune, because right now you're being given the initiative, the energy, and the instructions to act on it. The Wheel of Fortune is suggesting that there is this period of inevitable good luck. You're being asked to transmute all of the things that you're not happy with right now. You're also being asked to take the initiative that you need right now, but you're also being asked to act from a place of intuition. The Nine of Swords is saying, do not let your thoughts ruin the show. There are things that might need some kind of revising. If there are things that are triggering you, if there are things that have come up from your past, if there are still traumas or hindrances that are playing out in your life, it's probably a really good idea for you to look at what you can do to clear your own mind, clarify your own thoughts, release the past. this is a message that's coming through. You have the initiative right now to release the past. Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is saying to me that there is going to be a really, really big influx in money, especially when it comes to your work. The importance here is for you to remind yourself of your own personal stability and how you are a stable, solid sign. Virgos, for the most part, have this real grounded, stable energy. But it's also important for you to know that you're valuable, that you can create what you need as and when you need to, and that there is work that is being asked of you right now, the Emperor and the Chariot, especially when it comes to home. Cancer energy, Aries energy could be a predominant Sagittarius, predominant Aries, or a Cancer in the picture. What you're being asked right now, Virgo, is to see how you can really become super in charge of you, super in charge of your life right now. There is an influx in your money, especially when it comes to your work, what you do for work, how you earn your money. There is also this initiative this Aries season that is being asked of you to take command where it comes to matters of your home. I think the message that I'm getting quite clearly is that this might be one of those times where you really begin to apply yourself to yourself. I don't see many others in these readings, but what I am seeing is that you've got some work that needs doing on your self-worth, on your stability, on your grounding, so that you can take the initiative and the action that you need to take in regards to home situations. If there is a work situation that's currently playing out right now, the more you invest in it, the more you'll get out of it. Right now really is a time for you to get your head down. Right now really is a time for you to see what you can do to increase your own worth and value, because there is something about you stepping into this Emperor energy as we're in Aries season and taking the reins, grabbing life by the reins, right? Riding in between the good and bad, but knowing that you have control over the situation, and that the more that you can do to reinvest this energy that you need to in yourself is what's going to be super fortunate for you right now, Virgo. I want to get the Psychic Tarot deck for you just because I feel like we need some extra messages. The Nefertari deck is what I'm using for Aries season, but let's get some extra messages for Virgo in their highest and best good for all and everybody involved. What do they need to know? What do I need to tell them? For Virgo, for the upcoming foreseeable future. Sacrifice. Okay, Virgo, I think some of you might already be aware that there are certain things in your life that you might have to let go of because they're no longer serving their purpose in your life, or they are creating obstacles and challenges for you. And so Virgo, I think your sacrifice for this weekend is to literally sacrifice the obstacles and the challenges, the resistance. Virgo, you will have to make this sacrifice, because if you are to really take matters into your own hands right now and act as this Emperor, you cannot allow hindrances or obstacles to block your way. Do you see how this is a block? There is something about you, Virgo, needing to sacrifice all of the things that are blocks, act like hindrances, act like blockages in your life. This is a super, super clear message. You have to sacrifice them. I would even do a ritual with this full moon to write out a list of all of the things that you consider to be hindrances or things that are holding you back in this time and space right now, and sacrifice them. Give them to source, give them to light, burn the list, Spread the ashes over some soil and really see what it is that you need to do, Virgo, right now, to, instead of looking and being super observant of the obstacles and challenges, be very aware of the fact that you have to make these sacrifices. And with these sacrifices, what might be really important is that with the Eight of Pentacles, you're sowing the new seeds. Heartache and loss. Nine of Swords. You know, this weekend, I feel like, Virgo, you might really be confronted with certain triggers that you know that you need to heal. You might be asked to really look at where it is that you may have faced some sort of heartache and loss, and where it is that these things may have sat or embedded themselves in your psyche or your subconscious, and where it is that you know that if you are to really give yourself the importance and the validation, that you have to come first right now. And this is not about the energy that you are placing on other people. This energy needs to be drawn all the way back, and it really, really, really needs to be reserved for the action that you're being asked to take in regards to this fortune. Your finances are blessed right now, and your intuitive knowing is going to get you really far. A sense of groundedness and knowing of the self-worth and the inherent worth that you hold is something that's going to make sowing these seeds a lot more fruitful and productive. Emperor energy, there could be a significant Aries or a significant Cancer. Partnerships and alliances. Virgo, you're not out here alone. So if there are heartaches and losses and traumas that need healing, please know that the right alliances, the right partnerships, the right people will manifest themselves for you. Okay. I've been doing a lot of this myself, so I do think that this is something that I do need to share with you guys. Firm foundation, transformation, and destiny. Okay, this is really getting into it now. Firm foundation is root chakra work. And I feel like as we're going into Aries season, it's probably with Mercury in Aries also, it's probably a really good idea that everyone is feeling as rock solid about where they are, who they are right now in life. A grounded root chakra will have you really quite firm in your convictions and your actions. You know, it'll be something that puts you to work. So when I say work on these firm foundations, it all starts with grounding and root chakra work. There is something about stability all throughout this reading. And what is, I think, pretty safe to say right now, Virgo, is that this transformation that is taking place to strengthen you, to develop you, to make sure that you are grounded and secure in your own being, is a transformation that is inevitably going to lead you on your destined path. Virgo, this weekend, please trust that whatever happens, it's part and parcel of taking you on your grander destiny. Now, if you're finding that you are having to sacrifice heartache, you are having to sacrifice loss, you are having to sacrifice these obstacles, and you are having to sacrifice these challenges, this is gonna require a lot of mature, stable, grounded energy from you. But this is also going to give you, Virgo, an opportunity to really begin respecting yourself and asking yourself, what about me? And Virgo, I think this is a really good question for you to ask yourself right now, because you're always out here in the world doing so much for everyone else. You know, Virgo out here doing the most. Virgo, it's time for you to really turn that inwards and ask yourself, what about me? You're not here to suffer from the past. You're not here to ruminate in trauma. And you're not here to be stuck. Sacrifice all of that this weekend. Sacrifice it all. Another chakra for you guys to work on is your crown chakra, which again is an alliance with Aries because it's the first out, you know, it's the first one out. A lot of it is crown chakra heavy. Now, your crown chakra for me is like a runway. You decide what comes in and what sets off. You're not just gonna allow anyone to come in. What? Hey! Oh, I love seeing Mark here. Hey, Mark. So yes, we're talking about chakras, Mark. Oh, under the chakra card is triumphant success. So Virgo, the two cards that shot out for you while I was just talking, shadow and new beginnings. So this weekend, Virgo, I think that you might find that the intensity is all the way up, but high priestess energy, emperor energy, you can handle it. You absolutely are in your element right now. And what you are, if I'm to just go over this message again, what you are being asked to do is have some patience right now because there is fulfillment of wishes that is taking place. You will be a triumphant success, but there is this energy of knowing that you have to trust what you know. You have to trust who you are, and you have to trust that if your intuition is telling you something about someone or something or a situation, or if you've already been through something and you know how it works, trust yourself, Virgo, please. Give yourself the importance that you readily give to everybody else. All of that service, all of that love, all of that care, all of that attention that goes out, you have to bring it back inwards. This weekend in particular, you will be prompted with action that you know that you will have to take, and it's your magic. It's the way you transmute things. It's the way you change things up. It's your alchemical magic that's required in the action that you need to take towards securing this wheel of fortune. Your fortune is something that is what you're planting seeds for right now. And so really look at the seeds that you're planting throughout your thoughts, throughout your expectations, throughout the things that you are waiting to happen for you. Because it's obvious, a negative mind never created a positive life, and which is why I say with this King of Pentacles energy, get as stable, as grounded, and as secure in your self-worth as possible, because as you are sowing these new seeds, these brand new beginnings that are happening for you, you will be asked to take authority. You will be asked to take action. You will be asked to grab life by the reins and make the sacrifices that you know are not giving you the progress, the moving forward. You are owed this new beginning. And Virgo, you're almost at the doorstep. Do you see the door behind her? You're at this doorstep of this new beginning. There is, however, this one shadow. This Nine of Swords, heartache, obstacles and challenges, energy that needs cleansing. And Virgo, I cannot stress it enough, this weekend, please clean your own aura, your own energetic sphere, your home, your kitchen, your diet, your exercise, your phone, your social media. Clean, 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 clean. Clean it all out. Clean all of it out. Give old clothes to charity. Make the sacrifices that you are deliberately making, okay? Make the sacrifices. You know you don't need these clothes anymore. Give them up. You know that you're not gonna eat this food. Go donate it. Whatever it is that you can sacrifice deliberately yourself, right? You take control of this situation. It's almost like you're doing the damage control before anything else. You will need to sacrifice these obstacles and these challenges and these heartaches and these losses so that the wheel can turn forward for you, Virgo, and that this destiny, this transformation can take place to allow the new beginnings that are leading you on your destined path, okay? Your shadow self might be tempered the more work you're doing on your crown chakra and creating some sort of firm foundation for yourself. Do you notice how the triangles at the base of his spine? That's strength. And this is asking of you the kind of strength that you know that you're going to have to deliver for this triumphant success. You're not alone. There are partnerships and alliances that are part of this new beginning. Allow this transformation. Some of you might be seeing butterflies this weekend. Some of you might be seeing the word destiny in different places. Please know, please know, please know that right now, this weekend in particular, right before this lunar eclipse, this is your destiny. The things that are playing out right now, what is absolutely going on right now, is all part of you moving to the next step. And the progress, Virgo, that you make right now cannot be hindered by your own, I don't want to say negativity, but your own doubt in yourself. Your own, maybe even a lack of conviction in your own abilities. You're going to have to master that. I'm reaching for the romance oracles. I don't know why. But let's get some romance messages for Virgo. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Again, this optimism, this positive thinking. Virgo, you're going to have to really strap in all of the self-talk, the negative self-talk, all of the feelings of heartache and loss. And you're going to have to really move from a place of positivity. This weekend, this lunar eclipse, this is your task. This is your homework. Clear out that crown chakra and clear out that root chakra and work on that firm foundation. I'm not going to take these. They came out in a wad. Because these partnerships and alliances require you being optimistic about your love life. Because your positive thinking and your faith is going to bring you not only this past life relationship where you know this person, you know this person, you feel this energy, you know who they are. Learning and forgiving. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life and past life relationship. There's two references from someone from the past, Virgo. I don't know if this is a current past or a past that has long gone. Let's move on to the magical messages from the fairies. I really like this deck. I just want to use this too while we're here. Spring. We're in spring. We're in spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So I've just given you a timeline. As you notice the flowers blooming around you, a lot of your dreams, a lot of your manifestations, a lot of the things that you have been hoping to manifest, you're going to see one by one, they're all coming through. So Virgo, I think it's quite important to say that it's probably a good idea for you to keep some flowers around you in your home, in your garden. Spend as much time as you can with the flowers. But I've just given you a timeline. As the flowers are blooming around you, your manifestations are playing out. All the cards on the floor today. Okay. And summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So Virgo, I think it's pretty safe to say these next two seasons, so spring and summer, are this bubble, this tablet, this little period of time. It's not a little period, it's the next 6 months or so. Your manifestations are coming through. So between now and the end of summer, every single thing that you're working on, you are going to see it coming through, okay? This is your timeline. Bottom of the deck, admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Be honest with yourself. I think what that really means is that you're allowed to desire what you want. and you're allowed to ask for what you want, and you're absolutely allowed to. Okay, this is interesting. Birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So as we go from spring to summer, your birthday is in summer. Virgo, this is quite a potent time for you, these next 2 seasons. Because not only are you beginning to fully manifest your desires, but everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. By the time of your birthday, it holds the answers to your questions. The only thing that you need to do here is admit your true feelings to yourself and be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. I don't know who that's for, but I know that a lot of you have been working on your bodies, which I think is amazing. Okay, one more card from this deck, not a wad. Let's get one more. Children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Virgo, this is interesting. And do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So I've given you basically a timeline. I think the next 6 months up until your birthday, Virgo, are very, very, very important times for you. And I think the alliances and the partnerships that are coming through for you right now, Virgo, are going to be quite safe, but they facilitate this new beginning that leads you on this transformation towards your destiny. Please work on your root chakra and your crown chakra in particular this weekend, reinstating your value and how you are worth it to receive these things that are now going to be trickling throughout the next 6 months. You will be presented with the sacrifices that you know that you have to make in regards to heartaches and loss, obstacles and challenges. This Nine of Swords energy, this is all shadow work. And this weekend, you might really be asked to take the initiative on hindrances or things that you may have begun to believe that didn't allow you to fully receive the things that you want. Please know that the next 6 months for you, Virgo, are so important because they're not only part of bringing you these new beginnings that are leading you on your destined path, but there are reconciliations with past life energies that I think, if you're really gonna admit your true feelings to yourself, you might really need to study yourself and look into the situation before proceeding forward. But I do think that these partnerships and alliances are a triumphant success. And there are fulfillment of wishes that might require a little bit of patience from you. There is action and initiative that you need to take in retrusting yourself. You know, Virgo, you know, okay? This feminine energy of you in this High Priestess, literally making decisions based off the experience that you've gone through, you've earned. Let's have one more card for Virgo. Until I speak to them next, what do they need to know from me? The Seven of Cups. It's very important for you to get back into that manifestation list and to write out exactly being completely, fully honest with yourself, what it is that you truthfully want. When you are not deceiving yourself, when you're not part of the smoke and mirrors, when you're really clear with you, you have a really good chance of looking at the things that you want and slowly allowing your subconscious to actually absorb the fact that you are worthy of having them. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Empress, the Emperor and the Empress, partnerships and alliances. Okay. Reconciliation, it's safe for you to love. Past life relationships, stay optimistic. Virgo, these partnerships and alliances that are coming through for you right now, you deserve the support, you deserve the love, you deserve the encouragement, you deserve to have somebody on your side and somebody rooting for you. You do not need to pretend to be something else. You do not need to sit in an energy that is not naturally yours. You're being asked right now to be your authentic, true self. You owe this to yourself. You really do. Be as clear-minded and as honest as you can about what you really want. Don't bend, don't change, don't mold for nothing and no one, because the partnerships and the alliances, the right ones, they're full of a lot of support. It's just a little bit of sacrificing that you need to do before we get there. And that's working in tandem with the shadow self, taking each one of those 9 swords out of your subconscious, out of your psyche, releasing these heartaches and losses, and moving beyond the obstacles and challenges. This next 6 months, Virgo, this is amazing because I hate giving timelines. I hate it because I don't know. I feel like your subconscious is what really your energy, your motivation is your own timeline. You don't need somebody else to tell you by when. But I do think it's super important to stress the fact that this spring, this summer, up until the time of your birthday, there is a lot coming through for you. You've got work to do in creating the most wonderful, triumphant, successful fortune for yourself, Virgo. Trust these new beginnings. Trust what you know. Sit in this High Priestess energy for this weekend. And please know, Emperor, Empress, the support that you need is 100% present for you. Okay? Forgiving and learning, release and heal the past, just confirming the same message. Because you really do want to experience more love in this present moment. And so use this weekend to not be cruel to yourself and just focus on all of the things that you have to overcome, and you have to work on this and you have to do this and no. You are the King of Pentacles. Secure, grounded, stable, reliable, wealthy, productive. That's a lot of really good things. But just make sure you're operating from that King of Pentacles place, meaning that you know your worth. Virgo, book a reading with me, rubyreadstarot.com. If you have something going on in your life and you need some help to clarify with the cards or with my experience, head over to the website, rubyreadstarot.com, book your reading right away. Thank you to everybody who is joining here. This weekend is special. The next 6 months up until your birthday time is special. Take it seriously. This lunar eclipse, I'm sure we will catch up before then. But I think, Virgo, anticipate and accept and really, really look forward to all of the wonderful things that are going to be showing up for you. Okay? All right. All of my love to you. Mwah! Have a good one.